starts to make an impact. I do like that Ember there, especially with the Coddle. However, on the opposite side, I'm a big Bombi advocate, and I'm a big Bombi advocate on him on the Winter Wyvern. So it's a 5v5 to start this off. The God's Rebuke hits onto the Brewmaster as well as this Tusk going into the tag team, trying to get the kill into play hard. They'll get themselves first blood onto the Mars. Looking over now at red. It is Brewmaster low, and Brewmaster dropping. The Illuminate is what gets the final blow, but they also killed off Yopaj. It's just a war in the Radiant jungle. The Impale lands. That BB, he's dead to Natsume. And now Natsume trying to run, but not run far enough because Dabil, he's got the Illuminate. He kills off Hung. Natsume drops to Hussa. Everybody's dying. Bombi goes down. They look over at Hussa. The Illuminate is in. One more shot, and they take out Hussa. I think everybody died on the side of 496. A pre-horn team wipe.
Yeah, I mean, the idea was really nice of the 496 team, but Neo was all there. You can't do this against a Coddle. He 5-man blasted 3 times, I believe. There's just 600 AoE damage on everybody.
He's got 739 gold.
Yeah, he's top net worth by
far. Oh my god.
By far. He's level 2 already. The lane stage starts with him being level 2. Oh my god, I've never actually seen that before.
Yeah, that was intense. Oh, let's take a look at the replay.
Look at the
full
Illuminate.
engagement.
Look at this.
And bam. Yeah, that one comes
So much
through.
damage.
The stun on the Hung. They kill off Play Hard first. And then they lose red.
The Dire runs out of steam as soon as tag team is on cooldown, unfortunately. And
they do
another
end up killing
5-man.
Yopaj. Yopaj doesn't get any experience from this.
Yeah. It's not a super big deal because the DP didn't get too much out of it either. But as you can see, tag team online, they're super strong. But this Coddle blasts, like 3 Coddle blasts to your face. Like it has recently been buffed. The mana cost has been changed. And he just single-handedly carried them there. And he's still full health too.
Yeah, the fact that he gets an ultra kill to start the game.
Never seen that before, honestly.
It's the most kills before 10 minutes for a Coddle, I think. And it just happened.
Yeah. And an ultra kill on a Coddle too. And like when do you ever see that?
Never. That's how you start a game. 8 kills.
Yeah. They're 1k ahead already on the Radiant side. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, my 496 love already taking a hit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's always tough to end the game as a team like Dire. You know, my brain told me to go with Radiant, but my heart chose Bombi.
Yeah, on the Winter Wyvern.
Yeah.
That was the sell that I got from the Dire side. I was like, oh, but Bombi on the Winter Wyvern? I kind of like that. But I mean, there's still aspects of this Neon draft that I really, really like. So, especially now that the Coddle hits level 2 going into the laning phase, that in itself is such a boost to that lane.
The thing is, Ember is just gonna, I think he's gonna go for a Battle Fury. As soon as he has that, plus 1 more item, this Lycan will be nullified. Like his summons will just die.
Bombi gets locked up via the spear. Illuminate coming through. Splinter Blast to hit Dabil, but he doesn't really care. He's already level 3. Bombi ends up dead. Play Hard gets the kill. This
Coddle is too strong right now.
Yeah, he's very strong.
I've never seen such a strong Coddle.
That Coddle is very strong, used in a sentence legitimately.
Yeah.
In the first 2 minutes of a game. Wow. It's such a weird one to say. And FPV already struggling quite a bit. Play Hard. He'll be able to spam these spells. He's got the help from the Coddle. You know, you're not dealing with, you know, level 1 Coddle still. Maybe he roams around the map and he's still level 1 for so long. He's already level 3. Oh, Yopaj just out of range of that Death Prophet.
Yep.
So far for Neon, they're liking what they've got.
They got 5 kills over 1. 4 bounty runes as well. All 3 side lanes are going into the favor of Neon as well, a little bit, of course, but paired up with the advantage they accumulated from minute 0, basically, it's already a 1k gold lead. Ooh,
yeah,
close.
Just about a 1k gold lead, 21 last hits there for the Mars. You got WB, who's 20 and 2. Hung is doing a lot of damage on the Yopaj, though. This lane is looking good for the Death Prophet up to this point in terms of harassment.
I'm quite scared for the Lycan, because both the Mars and the Ember are having such good games, who are both considered to be the Lycan counter this game. One is going to have a Battle Fury at some point, the other is going to have a BKB Desu at some point. and then your summons are just gonna die in a second.
Yeah, maybe these heroes too.
Possibly these heroes too, yeah. Or a double damage coddle.
That's a medallion. He's already got a medallion. He started the game, I believe, with that medallion after those kills. And now another kill there for Dabil. Just making that coddle pre-10-minute mark kills. That record's going to be all his, most likely. Can he get this one? Johnny gets it. Yopaj under the tower.
If it was me, I would have walked out first and then repeat out. That was very...
That was risky.
Well, he made it out, 10 health.
Almost again.
Yeah, almost don't
that
matter.
Medallion.
It's a huge damage boost.
Yeah.
Especially in a lane with a Maris, where his W hurts so much. The God's Rebuke.
Wow. Is that the quickest medallion?
Pre-minute 1? Yeah, probably. He's middle again. The 3 heroes middle again.
Why not?
This time Bombi comes though. Do you want to mess with Bombi?
I think you do. You've got the Illuminate. You've done the damage to Hung. Yopaj now on the run. You already get away from Bombi. To just have that harassment, I think that's why.
Bombi is, you know, when he TP's in, you think twice.
Yeah.
Is he level 3? Level 6? You never know.
Level 6 now? I don't know. I don't think so.
Maybe the coddle.
Yeah, maybe the coddle. He's level 4.
Such high level, such high farm. It's insane.
He's got boots and a medallion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's disgusting.
He's 3rd on the net worth.
I have yet to see what a Brewmaster can do. I've seen him some in pub games where he like build Aghanims fast and you have like 2 ults. But I've not seen him in a pro game, so... Oh, they're diving actually, the Brewmaster. Shackles not on the mark.
Again, Hung, Illuminate, charging it up all the way. Exorcism committed to this, but if he dies, it's used. Oh dear. Yopaj gets the kill. Hustle might return it.
Not even.
Just on the high ground. Johnny now going in. There's the Illuminate. It hits the Winter Wyvern as well as the Tusk. They're trying to get themselves at least a +1. They get it. Johnny with that mana burn. Brings in DPC. He rotates.
Yeah, without mana for the shapeshift though, so he can't get any kills in return. If he had that phase shift, both heroes would be dead, but slight miscalculation there. And a 2k gold lead at minute 6 already.
Yeah, Tranquil's medallion for that coddle. I hate to point that out time and time again, but it's just a rare sight at 7 minutes.
He has lasso here on the bed right now.
Yeah, and he's got no mana. What does he do after the lasso? They have themselves the arena. And the spear gets thrown.
3k gold lead now.
Yopaj getting the kill on the DPC.
It's so hard when you start the game with such a deficit, man. Like you're behind 2 kills. They have 4 bounty runes. Every lane just starts with like 200 gold less, basically. It's just a brutal thing to overcome, you know. And we'll see if they can.
Good shards on a play hard.
Yeah, but
enough here to do anything?
Doesn't look like it.
And the big thing that's a detriment to 496 as well. They go in onto red. They've got Johnny here looking to take him out, but it'll force the primal split. So now they've got the Cyclone onto the Ember. They're chasing this Nyx Assassin, and they should get at least 1. I don't think they get Natsuna. He does have a Remnant away, so he's got some distance. They'll throw the stun, another Remnant to get him away. But he's Cycloned and eventually fine.
The Tusk is rotating in though, but yeah, with that Remnant out, there's almost no way that he can die.
That's a Remnant over to the side.
But he has 1 more. And the Flame got level 4, just too much damage mitigation.
Yeah, okay. So what I was going to say too is with
the net worth.
That Exorcism wasted.
Yeah, that's a brutal mistake.
That's a big one because you don't get to pressure the mid-tier 1, you don't get to open up the Radiant jungle, and now Hung's game feels
here we see
sloppy.
it. They said they nerfed it, but as when you're level 7, you can still do it. And he's just gonna farm like a quad stack Ancients. This is gonna give him his travels. Yeah, look at it go.
9 stacks of sticky napalm.
Great.
10 now, flame break.
Balance.
Oh, and a fade approach.
Yep. OS frog ×2.
Can he get this all killed off before the next one? Yes, he can. Okay.
Easy.
And then the smoke. He's got lasso.
Yeah, and an Invis rune on top of that. As he lets us know as well.
Hung.
Going on this.
He's back
again.
towards the tower. I don't even think he's safe here.
No, he's not.
Bombi comes in, Flame Break, pushing him back towards the Radiant side. The arena's down, the damage onto Hung. Bombi drops 2. Natsumi is here. They have the lasso that's onto the Brewmaster. They don't kill him just yet. Hustler nearby with 2 heroes gone already. This one's rough. Debile ends up dead. It's a 5-time spree going into the hands of Hustler, but he is losing his life too. So does Red. 4 gone on 496 and a 5K lead for Neon.
This is the time where Dire is actually supposed to be in the driver's seat, you know? But yeah, we can see it in the replay here.
But
yeah. Coddle blast through everyone. They're just all there. Neon's team play is just impeccable. They're always just ready to help each other. All 5 heroes were there. I believe the Mars was recalled, or the Ember was recalled. Either way, either way. But the Coddle ends up dying, but really, it's completely worth it. A 1-for-4 trade, you take that any day of the week.
Yeah, and you're just watching, I don't know if you saw that BB just kind of running around. Like, he didn't really know where his opening was for that fight. He gets immediately hit by the blinding light that comes through from the Coddle. That's the kill that he participates in. That's the only thing he participates in.
It's very difficult, honestly. There's this arena that you can't go through. The blinding light that you mentioned. It's like, it looked like a very easy Lycan game on paper, but that is assuming that the enemies are actually on the same farm as you. But he is actually so far behind at this point that he seems to be very weak at this point. Because as I said, this Ember and this Mars, they're so heavily over-farmed right now that they just deal too much damage for the summons. Brewmaster ulti force.
Primal Split, Exorcism, they've got the stun onto the Mars. Shards in front of Johnny but there's the arena as well as the spear. They'll get the kill here onto Hung. They'll look over at Bombi. Bombi, who's still just level 5. So they don't have the Winter's Curse to work with. The snowball in deep to get the kill to Johnny. So it's at least the 2-for-1. However, this is not looking like it's going to be anything more than that. Yopaj getting low, but they're blowing up Red. They'll look over at Hustler. He's on the run, but Flame Break pushes it back into the hands of Neon. And another 4-for-1 trade. Play hard with the double kill. He's on a mega kill streak, top of the net worth.
She almost has Deso.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So as soon as he has Deso, it's lights out for the Lycan. Fight initiates with the Brewmaster popping ult, DP running in, getting immediately arena speared, and the Bad Ray just makes short work of him. And after the DP ult, you really have no damage to speak of, because Lycan ult is still on cooldown. And I don't even know if he's part of this fight. No, he's pushing up bottom. So this is a 4-man fight while you're already 6k behind.
Yeah, and they don't have Curse to work with. Bombi's still stuck at level 5.
Yeah, they gave the task to Tome. It's just, it's brutal. It's so brutal. Like,
yeah.
I don't know how they fight at this point. When he has Mars, when Mars has Desolate completed, it's 700 gold. Diving Bombi again. He has Curse this time, though.
He does, so they'll have to be careful. Play hard setting up the spear, though. Cold Embrace makes that one easy. And when you're behind, you know, maybe you get away with Cold Embrace if you're equal with the other team, but at a point like this, it doesn't feel as such.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting overrun at this point.
Yeah, Snowball, Hustler trying to survive. Another kill for Natsumi. He's got a double kill. He's dominating. 21-7. They'll also find the Brewmaster. They've gotten the lasso. There's the arena with the spear. He's stunned up. The damage will eventually come. He's trying to TP out, but not in time. Play style.
The interaction there is that while you're lassoed, you can't get speared, so he didn't actually get speared into the arena, so he didn't take that arena bonus damage, but in the end still goes down. Was very close though, he had like half a second to TP out.
Ember going X, and then Duels for the Death Prophet.
Ember has Maelstrom, yep, completely going to X. Now Lycan has to deal with Desolator Mars, as well as Maelstrom, like Ember. Like, your summons are just gonna evaporate.
200 gold to the Deso.
Yep.
It's got Necro 3,
but they have 800 health.
Yeah.
1 W, 1 lightning proc, they're gone.
Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, that comes in on the Bombi. They'll use the Winter's Curse. So now can they set this up with anything else? They've got the Exorcism, the Snowball over to the backlines, looking over for the Kata. We'll find him. BB's in deep. They'll get the kill on the Debile. Now they look over Natsumi. He's forced to run. Cold Embrace used on Bombi.
They need more.
Johnny Well. Chased. They've got the Necro 3. They have the damage. The Impale hits onto the Death Prophet, but still getting the kill here onto the Nyx Assassin. 2 dead. This is the first fight in which 496 have come out with positive numbers. However, it's not over just yet. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. Now the Firefly right on top of that BB. They've got the Snowball as well as the tag team. They'll hit the Walrus Punch. They'll take out Yopaj, who plays over aggressive. Now they look over at Natsumi. Have they overplayed their hand? It's the spear onto what looked like the low ground for Hung, but he's still here. The arena around, they've got the cold embrace. Hustle in some trouble, he'll end up dead. That's one gone for the side of 496. They look over for the rest. Red trying to run, Sleight of Fist comes in again. Natsumi with the double kill. They take out Bombi. That's 3 heroes gone on the side of 496. They had a fight that they were leading, and now they lose 4. Make it a full team wipe when DPC dies. You've gone in too far, and then you take this fight, you lose on that one. Wow, you cannot go in that far like that. Overplaying that hand.
Massively overplaying their hand. At least the Ember died to the Necro books, but this was a terrible, terrible fight for them. They expended all cooldowns to kill 2 support heroes. Bad Rider flies in a little bit too deep, but he also gets blown up immediately by the Dire side. But then they need to go back. This Ember has Maelstrom, level 4 Sleight of Fist. Look at all these lightning procs coming through. Desolator Mars. Arena on 4.
Yeah.
It's just, you don't have the damage without your abilities to take care of these heroes.
But DPC's over to the side and he thinks about going in. He could have just left there.
He could have left, but I mean,
goes back in once again. The Illuminate comes through. They get the kill on the Hustle. They look over this Death Prophet with a lasso. The lockup Hung. They'll get themselves 2 more. They fought back on Hustle. He's going to try and make something happen as they look over the Brewmaster. Red ends up dead. Hustle back into the fight. Behind them is Play Hard. Now looking over at the Tusk. Looking at Bombi. They've got the Searing Chains onto the Winter Wyvern. They'll get the kill there. Hustle looking like he's going to die back. He was back in for just a second, but he ends up falling. They look over at DPC, who will try to run with his ult away from the side of Neon. I'm not certain that's going to happen. Gets away by the skin of his teeth, back into the base, but you're running away with your ult. You're never fighting with your ult.
15 minutes, 12k goldie. This is a brutal destruction. This is the most deficit I think we've seen in a 50-minute game this tournament. I think even more than when 496 played Vice Gaming.
Yeah.
Whew, this is brutal. And they have a complete all-in push draft. But we already said, even if the game is even, they might have problems going high ground, you know? But they don't even get the tier 1 towers. Every single tower is up against the DP as well as Lycan and Brewmaster.
Yeah.
Like, that is your strong point, but you get completely denied.
Again.
It's just dead. He just dies.
They
like
can't leave their side of the base, and it's only 16 minutes into the game. Hung getting chased by Natsume, who's got Slight in just a second. The Searing Chains in 2, 1. Flame Break on the money! They hit the silence, the snowball through the Walrus Punch, but the arena is down. They get the kill on Hung. They'll look over at Hustler. He is low, and he is gone. They look at Red, who is used this Primal Split, but for nothing. It's there to try and disrupt the fight, but it's not accomplishing anything, and that's the problem when you're down 14,000 net worth. We hate to continue to just praise Neon and then look the other way on 496, but it all stems from that 5v5 that they lost. You have a Kato who's got a medallion at, what, 1 minute into the game? And that really proved to be just the item that enabled the aggression.
I mean, I can't blame them for trying what they did, you know? Or lasso on the Brewmaster again.
And he's got no Primal Split, actually.
No Primal Split.
Now they've got the Mars blinking forward, going in deep for this. They'll pop the Exorcism, but there's the silence, there's the Impale with the Mana Burn. Illuminate! Looked like it was going to land, but it ends up getting dodged. Natsumi kills off Hung, looks over at Hustle and Bombi. Bombi trying to land a good Winter's Curse, but it's only onto the Mars. So Bombi stays nearby. He'll end up dead. Yopaj continuing to dive in deep. They find themselves the Lycan. If they kill off DPC, the call might just be there, being behind 16k. They didn't quite catch him. The snowball through, but Hustle pushed back with the spear. They'll take out the Tusk once more. They still want to get DPC, who's looking to get under the tier 2 tower, but, ooh, TP attempt. Do they have the damage? Just not enough.
I mean, I wouldn't blame them for calling GG anytime soon here. It's just, you know, your draft is not designed to play like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're supposed to be knocking on the door, on the high ground door in like a couple of minutes from now. You're supposed to have Roshan advantage at this point. It's just, nothing is coming together for them. They're almost 1k gold behind per minute, which is massive at minute 18. Absolutely massive. They have BKB on Bad Rider. They have Blink Deso on Mars. Mars is still top of the net worth. Insane amount of gold.
on the Ember.
Yeah, but you can't blame 496 for going high ground there and trying their luck, you know?
Yeah.
It's just something they planned pre-game. But Neon was just completely prepared for it. 5 heroes there. A Coddle is the best hero for this kind of engagement, and they showed.
Hung.
Yep, I mean, there's way
Feel
out for
ready
him.
for him. The break, the stun, the kill.
Goodbye, sir.
Nyx assassin involved in just about everything.
He just left the base. He didn't even get a single CS.
And they've got the arena
on the
that's on the brew.
Yeah. I mean, they're just playing all around the map, really. They have nothing to be scared of at all.
Hustler, Snowball, extending the inevitable.
Yep.
Goes over to a neutral.
Whoa.
Shards? The juke.
But
not the survivability.
He did well, but I mean, they kill bottom, they kill top, they kill middle all at the same time.
Yeah.
If you can play 3 lanes unpunished, you're just in a fantastic position, obviously.
Yeah, and that fantastic position is 18,000 net worth ahead.
In 19 minutes. That is absolutely
Getting
brutal.
close to the 1K ahead per minute.
Yeah. They're probably going to secure 4 bounty runes as well. I don't see how Dire can get out on the map to
42 kills in 20 minutes.
If you get silenced, you might be in trouble.
Winter's Curse, Exorcism, Silence! Natsumi taken out of the fight, but is that enough to even win the fight? They hit the lasso onto the Death Prophet. Look at the God's Rebuke! Oh my, from half to dead. And DPC again running around in his ulti form. What is he able to accomplish? They look over and play hard. God's Rebuke and the stun on everyone! John, you man! DPC is dead. Hustler on the run, so is the rest of the team. Hustler trying to get out of this one, but he's got the urn, and I don't know if Hustler makes it out. He's going to try and hide under the tier 2 tower, but the flame break comes in. Snowball. Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it long? Yeah, but it's right into the Bat Rider, so.
And he burns.
Yeah.
But there was too overconfident for the Ember Spirit. He doesn't have any way to get out of the silence. As soon as the silence connected, he got blown up. Was a very good initiation. And then they followed up by cycloning the Mars, putting him back down. They killed him off while he was by himself. But even then, you know, they still lost the fight, even though it went so perfectly for them.
Look at this stun.
Yeah, oh, beautiful. It's like a Ravage.
Yeah. And then with the
Nyx
flame break
Ravage.
too, combined.
Yeah. It's the thing is they can't get anything out of this, you know? They got like 2 kills, but you can see the gold deficit is still growing. Top lane out of mana, again the Brewmaster. No split available as well. Battery will just run him down. Nothing he can do.
Tier 1 tower doesn't even care at this point in the game.
Yep.
And the one who gets the kill is actually split. Bombi's dead to Natsumi. Gets a little revenge.
Double damage Mars.
Forward. Has the double damage. Snowball in. And the Necro creeps trying to go after the Mars. A little overconfidence. Biting them again. There's the arena, but Play Hard loses his life. He still should get Hustler. Maybe they'll look for another. There's the Flame Break. BKB. That's pop. They've got lasso and 8, so they need to be careful. Hopping that ulti form, trying to chase after the Bat Rider, but coming all the way around for DPC instead. He's feeling the aggro come out from this Lycan time and time again, but they finally have the lasso onto the Death Prophet, as well as the Impale Mana Baron hung dead once again. Searing Chains locked up DPC. There's another one. He's going to be out of that ulti form in just a moment. They don't want to fight into the Winter's Curse, which does get used on DPC to stop him from TPing away. However, still 21,000 in the favor of Neon. That costs you the buyback on Hung. A lot going right for Neon.
Oh, this is brutal. The Nyx has more net worth than the DP. Well, for a brief moment. Now DP shot ahead again. But, wow. That is brutal. Absolute massacre.
Spirit Vessel for the Nyx.
Yeah. Lycan also had to use ult while his Necro was down, which is obviously Necros are his biggest damage spike. If that is on cooldown, you have to pop your ult anyway. That feels very bad. Yeah, I had to pop Winter's Curse to kill the TPing out Caudle, which of course you have to do. It's an absolute necessity. Like, there's no way you can get let any kill slip at this point. Necro's gonna go down again. It's just that they have too many answers now to every problem that 496 presented them.
Yeah.
There's just so little like room for plays for the Dire side.
Smoke up. 496, they're still trying to throw something at this.
Yeah.
Hoping that it works, because there has been moments of hope, but that all stems from the fact that Natsumi and Playhard have put themselves in poor positions despite the fact they're up 21,000.
Very overconfident gameplay. You can tell that by the way they're playing, they're feeling themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I can't see their faces, of course, but they're probably all laughers right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. I mean, I commend Dire for staying in it, you know, but... Yeah.
It felt
Recall
like
here.
The amount they were fighting was pretty desperate.
Nice curse, though.
Ooh, curse. Play hard. He's killing his ally.
Half
Now the
HP.
lasso, though, on a DPC. They get the kill. They'll take out the Lycan. They look over at the toss. No Winter's Curse. No big team fight spell for the side of 496. Doing well, coming over. They've used the Primal Split. They could kill on a Bombi. They've used the Exorcism. Spear, Searing Chains. That locks up the Death Prophet. Goes into the Yules with the BKB pop by Play Hard. He's survivable and kills off Hung. They'll get Hustler. They look at Red. They could probably make it another wipe if they really wanted to. These heroes a little bit low on the side of Neon.
Yeah, 3 buybacks on the Dire side.
They want to jump. Spear, Remnant, damage with the God's Rebuke. Triple kill for Natsumi.
Really godlike this game, huh?
Going in again.
Yeah, no lasso
Lasso?
though. Flame break.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
GG is called. That is all 496 can handle. And Neon, the reverse sweep to take the series, a big one. Both these teams starting 1-0. And every series is important. They take one away from the hands of 496, who really had to fight hard in that first game. Games 2 and 3, Neon just showing everything that they had to take this